guys, how's it going? I hope it's going well. I'm Rafa and today I'm back with another pill of Black Clover anime. It will help you to understand the power levels of all the captains of Magic Knights in the Clover Kingdom. But before starting this video, if you want to check out other videos related to Black Clover, check out my channel. You'll find some exciting videos there. If you want to know about Asta and his anti-magic, I'll be sure to leave a card for you in the top right corner here, so don't forget to check that out. And one more thing, if you like the content I'm providing, please hit that like button now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on if you don't want to miss any videos like this. Before moving ahead, I'd like to give you guys the spoiler alert. Because there's no way to discuss all the power levels of Captains of Magic Knights, I have to use the information available until now. Now, the order in this list is my personal preference, so don't get any wrong ideas about the ranking. So let's start the video with this guy. He's the vice captain of the Purple Orca squad of Magic Knights. When it was found out that the original captain, Gilder Poizot, was a traitor and had different plans against the Clover Kingdom, Kaiser got promoted to the position of captain. The only time we've seen him fighting and using his magic abilities is when he was possessed by an elf, and we can see how his appearance got changed. He owns a 3-leaf grimoire, which allows Kaiser to use various types of vortex magic spells. Talking about his power level, Kaiser possesses an immense amount of magic power. That's why he got chosen for the captain of Purple Orca. Coming up next, Ril Boismortier. There are so many things we could talk about him separately, but for now I think we'll move on to the next person, Dorothy Unsworth. First, I'd just like to give you a second major spoiler alert. In Black Clover, she was a completely unknown character who had not shown much about her magical powers. Even in the recent arc, we don't see much about her magical powers. She is a witch from the Witch's Forest and the captain of the Coral Peacock squad of Magic Knights. The recent arc has revealed that she possesses a 3-leaf grimoire, which helps her to use various types of magical spells to control dreams. She can drag anyone into her world of dreams and can manipulate and create anything she wants. The nearly always sleeping Dorothy becomes very dangerous when she actually wakes up, and the only way to exiting her dream world is to defeat her. Her magical abilities are dangerous for her too though, because if she tries to use her magical spell for too long, she may never wake up again. Now it's about time, I think, to include some powerful people in our list. Next up is William Vengeance. Golden Dawn's squad of Magic Knights has been considered as the best and strongest squad of all Magic Knights among the 9 squads, and William Vengeance is the captain of Golden Dawn. From the first appearance of the guy in the story, we came to know that he shared his body with the elf Patoli, until Patoli sacrificed himself to save the Clover Kingdom. And if you don't know, Patoli is the leader of Eye of the Midnight Sun, one of the enemies of the Clover Kingdom. William also owns a 3-leaf grimoire, which contain different types of tree-based spells. William's alone magic power is so immense and dense that he can even create a city-sized jungle of gigantic world trees. And that's not all, he can even drain the mana from his enemy's body and use it for himself. Considering the level of magic energy he possesses, we can say he's one of the strongest captains of Magic Knights, and he is said to be the closest person to becoming the next Magic Emperor. That's all for William for now, so let's move on to the next captain. Or should I say captains? Fuego Leon and Maria Leon Vermilion. Vermilion House is one of the royal families of the Clover Kingdom. And Fuego Leon is the first son of the Vermilion family and the first captain of the Crimson Lion squad of Magic Knights. Fuego Leon possesses a 3-leaf grimoire too, which contains fire-based magical spells. His magic power is so immense and so strong that he can create intense pressure around his surroundings just by releasing it, and can manifest a giant lion from his magic power. His physical abilities are also enhanced due to his reinforcement magic. Even though he is one of the strongest knight captains, he lost his right arm after getting betrayed by one of his comrades. After that, his sister, Maria Leona Vermilion, became the captain of Crimson Lion. As one of the most popular characters in the manga, there is no surprise that Maria Leona is incredibly strong. She is the first captain who showed the Mana Zone, an ability which allows her to control the mana around her. Several captains of other squads even fear her powers. She has the potential to be the next Magic Emperor. Both the siblings hold places in the list of strongest captains in the Clover Kingdom, but the next is on another level. Yami Sukahiro. He always says, surpass your limits right here, right now to the members of the Black Bull squad of Magic Knights. There is no doubt he is the strongest captain of all. He possesses a 3-leaf grimoire which contains darkness-based spells.
Hikari Maho, Danzai no Kouken.
And that's not all, he also carries a katana. This got broken by Veto during their first encounter, but it was replaced with a new one afterwards. Several times during the series, we have seen Yami is not too far from the strength of the Wizard King himself, and we have not seen Yami actually lose any fight, and it's too rare to find his back against any wall. If I talk about his abilities, the list will just go on. He is a master magic swordsman, whose physical strength, reflexes, speed, and durability are enhanced by reinforcement magic. His mastery over the Mana Zone is also just out of this world. From many fights, we can easily see that his magic power surpasses most of the Magic Knight captains. I know there are many more things I can explain about him, so leave a comment down below if you want a separate video on Yami Sukahiro. For now though, we'll move on further. Up next, we have Julius Novakrono. He was originally the captain of Magic Knight squad Azure or Grey Deer before being promoted and becoming the Magic Emperor of Clover Kingdom. There's just no way I won't include him in this list. His grimoire is very strange because his grimoire is coverless. It contains different time-based spells, which explains that he can use time magic. Being the Magic Emperor of the kingdom, he possesses an immense level of magic energy. That is alone terrifying and makes his opponents freeze in one position. His time magic is able to accelerate, decelerate, stop, or even reverse the flow of time. And combining this time magic with Mana Zone, he can predict his opponent's move before they even think about them. So guys, this sums up all the explanations for the captains today. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. Oh, and one more thing, don't forget to turn on that notification bell. I'll see you in the next video guys. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.